Rays. What is my intro? What is my intro? I cannot think of it. Hey Moon Rays, welcome back to my Sims 4 channel. Today we are continuing on with my fall/spooky season series here on the channel for the months of September and October. And for today's build, we are working on a cottage for a good witch. This build was seriously so freaking fun to make. I had such a good time with it. The only problem that I had while building this was I really didn't know what I wanted to do with the interior, but the exterior was an absolute blast. I enjoyed it so much. So obviously the big focal point is the item that I put in front of the door, which is from Cottage Living, which I absolutely love. I hope that your Sims can walk under that. I'm not really sure, but it's there for the vibes, you know what I'm saying? I've been struggling a lot with interiors in this game for some reason lately, but I absolutely have been loving doing exteriors. So doing exteriors of the house and also the landscaping has been such a blast for me. So you can definitely see where I had the most fun with this build. However, once I figured out what I wanted to do with the interior, it all came together pretty well. I mean, that's usually how it works for me. The interior is always a little bit of a struggle at first, and I have to do things and redo things a million times before I figure out exactly what I'm looking to do. But the interior ended up turning out pretty cute in my opinion. Lots of fall themed colors, so green and orange and a little bit of purple. And it's also super cluttered inside, which I absolutely love. The kitchen is my favorite room in the whole house. It's adorable and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So for a while I had been really dialing it back on the clutter in my builds, and now I feel like I'm back in the clutter game, y'all. I have been adding so much to my builds lately and I've really been enjoying it. But how are you guys doing? OMG, this week is gonna be so crazy busy for me. So when you're watching this, it should be Friday, September 27th, which is when the latest Five Nights at Freddy's game, Into the Pit, comes out on console, which I am so excited for. If you guys don't know, if you're new around here, I am a huge Five Nights at Freddy's fanatic. I'm not gonna lie, it's almost a little bit of a problem. Every single day I watch Five Nights at Freddy's theories all day long. I'm not even exaggerating, it's on constantly. I watch a lot of game theory and a lot of just random Five Nights at Freddy's theorists, but to be perfectly honest, I've never played through the original games because they're honestly just too hard and too scary for me. I have played most of the first game, I will say that. I wasn't ever able to finish night 5 because it got way too hard for me, so I kind of quit, I'm not gonna lie, because it's definitely really different from the original games. This is like a little pixel art game and I'm so excited to play it, and hopefully I'll be decent enough at it to get through because I have a little bit of exciting news. So my birthday is on Wednesday, again if you're watching this on September 27th, and my goal is to actually play Into the Pit on my birthday as a special birthday live stream. So I'm super duper excited about that, and I would love to see you guys over there on Twitch to hang out with me. If you don't know, I stream over on Twitch. My name there is RaellyPlays, and I stream every weekend at 5 p.m. EST. That's important. So my special bonus birthday live stream will be at 5 p.m. EST as well, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's been a really long, tiring week so far, so it's gonna be really cool to just chill out and play some Five Nights at Freddy's and just hang out with you guys. So yeah, we'll be playing Into the Pit, and we'll also be having, hopefully, some crumble cookies. I have never had crumble cookies before and I've always wanted to try them, and recently a crumble opened that is within driving distance from my home, so I'm gonna be going there hopefully for a little birthday treat. We do not have crumble here in my town, so that is really unfortunate, but at least I have one that I can go to now on a special occasion. So I thought it would be fun if we did a little crumble cookies taste test on live as well. So yeah, hopefully you guys can join me. It should be a really good time. But anyway, let's talk about some of the other things that I did this week. So again, it's been a really busy week for me. So aside from just like working on this channel, I haven't really had a lot of time to do fun things. However, while I was getting ready to film this video today, I finally watched a horror movie that has been on my list to watch for a long time now, and that is Get Out. For the longest time, Get Out and Us have only been on Apple. I don't remember what, I think it's Apple Plus is their streaming service. I'm not really sure, but I don't have that one, and I've been wanting to watch these two movies for a really long time, and finally both of them went to Peacock, which I do have, so I was able to watch both of those. Yesterday I watched Us. I actually watched it with my mom because I've been getting my mom slowly into horror movies. So I watched Us last night, and then while I was getting ready to film this video today, I watched Get Out. Surprisingly, I was really shocked by this because I was most excited for Us, but I actually ended up liking Get Out better. Get Out is wild. Oh my goodness. It just like took so many twists and turns that I honestly was not expecting. I really enjoyed that movie. Us was good too, but I definitely liked Get Out better. And I think the reason I liked Get Out better was because it was a little more serious than Us. I mean, Us is a scary movie too, I'm not gonna lie, but, or more, not really scary, but kind of intense, I guess you would say, kind of thrillery. The thing is, I found myself laughing at a lot in the movie. Like, I thought the dialogue written for the characters was really good, but there was so much like comedic elements that honestly, that kind of made me less scared while I watched. So I would say that I kind of like Get Out better for that reason. I found that to be a lot more serious, which meant it was a lot more intense for me personally. But those movies were super good, and I'm looking forward to adding them to the horror movies that I've watched list. So if you guys don't know, I don't think I've ever talked about this, but I do keep a journal and I write down every single horror movie that I've ever watched. So I definitely need to log a few more that I've watched recently, because I've watched, I don't know, maybe 10 that I haven't written down, so I definitely need to get to that. One of these days I need to actually come on here with my journal and just read out the horror movies that I've actually watched, so that way you guys will know, because it's my channel, of course, so we always end up talking about horror movies, whether it's Halloween or not, when I come on here, so I think it'd be really interesting to read that out to you guys. During the spooky farmhouse video that I uploaded, you guys left so many good recommendations for horror movies that I also wrote down and made note of. A lot of you guys suggested movies that I haven't seen yet, so I'm really excited to check them out. But aside from watching horror movies, that's literally all I've been up to, is just working on this channel whenever I have the spare time. I've been having a lot of fun building lately. There is one build that is causing me quite a bit of trouble at the moment. I don't like it at all. That being said, my Discord server, everybody over there really encouraged me to keep going with it, so I am going to keep going with it. I'm gonna finish it. I'm going to upload it, but this is my ghosty shaped build, so it's shaped like a cute little ghost, and I've just decorated the whole build to be Halloween themed. I'm imagining that a family who really loves Halloween lives there, and so they celebrate it pretty much all year long, but I just don't like the way that it's turning out in the slightest. I think it's because with rounded walls, so I am using rounded walls, which is already a headache and a half, but then on top of that, I felt like because there are rounded walls that I should do a more modern style, but unfortunately we don't have a lot of modern looking Halloween decor or things that would translate to being Halloween decor. I mean, as you can probably tell with this build, a lot of the Halloween or fall themed items that we have kind of have a country feel to it. I don't know if country is the right word, but rustic maybe, something like that. It just doesn't really put you in the mind of modern. So it was really hard for me to come up with a style that I liked for that house, and I never really did, but I'm gonna stick with it and I'm gonna finish it and I'm going to upload it for you guys. Hopefully it will be out on Monday. I mean, fingers crossed. I really don't know because it's taking forever. I'm gonna continue building after I am done recording this video for you, but that one has been a challenge. It's been a challenge and I have not had fun, I gotta admit, but that's okay. They're not all gonna be fun. Sometimes you're gonna build something that you're just like, nope, I don't like that. I don't like it, but that doesn't mean that it's not worth uploading, right? This build, however, I couldn't be more happy with. I thought it turned out so cute and sweet. I absolutely love this particular lot in Windenburg. Oh my gosh, I want to live here. I think this is the prettiest world in the entire game, which is crazy because this is only the second world to ever come out in The Sims 4, I believe, and it's still one of the absolute best in my opinion. It's freaking gorgeous, and honestly, it's better than a lot of the more recent worlds that have been added to the game, in my opinion. But you guys definitely let me know if you would like to see me do a cottage for a bad witch. I don't know if she'd necessarily be a bad witch, but not a good witch. I've been watching a lot of Agatha all along. I literally just finished episode 3 last night before I went to bed. I stayed up late to watch it, and it's so good. I'm enjoying it so much. Definitely let me know down in the comments below if you're into that show right now too. I absolutely adored WandaVision. That is one of my favorite shows, so this has been really exciting for me to kind of revisit the characters from that show. But I've been super inspired by Agatha to do a cottage very much the opposite of the one you are seeing right now. I'm thinking a lot of purple and black, so it's really funny because I would say that like, oh, purple and black reminds me of me, but to be honest, these two cottages, the one that I have in my mind right now and the one you're looking at right this moment, are honestly like two different sides of me. I absolutely love this vibe as well. I think I just have an appreciation for many different tastes and styles. So sometimes my personal style as far as a home doesn't always match up with what I look like. It's crazy because I just have so many different likes and appreciate so many different styles. So I love pretty much everything except for super modern homes. I don't really like modern vibes, but aside from that, I'll pretty much like any house. Any house, any style, it doesn't really matter. I just think interior design is super cool. But I did just want to take a quick moment to thank you guys so much for everyone who has joined the Discord server. Thanks to you guys, our server has now surpassed 100 members, which is absolutely insane. I'm so genuinely proud of the little group that we have over on Discord. Everyone is so sweet and so welcoming, and honestly, we just have such a safe little community over there, and I'm super grateful for it. It has been such a blessing in my life this year. Honestly, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little bit of a secret. Last year for my birthday, I was super bummed. I was super bummed out about my birthday. I didn't want to celebrate at all because I tend to hold myself to this weird standard that it's like, oh, you can only celebrate your birthday if you've accomplished a certain amount of things, which is absolutely ridiculous. Please do not do that. You are worth it. You can celebrate you regardless of how many things you've done in a year. That does not matter. You are an amazing person and you deserve to celebrate. But that's what I have the tendency to do, and I really need to work on that. But last year I was so bummed out. I really didn't feel like I had accomplished anything. And to be honest, I just kind of had a bad year. A lot of things had happened to me and in my family, and it was just really rough. It was a rough time. So I did not want to celebrate at all. However, you guys have seriously changed my life and have made my birthday worth celebrating this year. I am so excited to have my birthday live stream and talk to all of you guys on Twitch and in the Discord, because I feel like I have a little family to celebrate with now, and that's just super cool. And honestly, this YouTube channel has changed my life for the better. I've said that so many times, and I know that we're super small. We're not even to 3,000 subscribers yet, which I know sounds like such a small number. To me, it is a huge number and it matters to me so much, but we're still a little tiny channel. But this channel has changed my life so much, and I'm so grateful for all of the people that come here and show up for all my builds and leave comments and talk to me. You guys just make me feel so much less lonely, and I appreciate y'all so much. Actually, this channel has done a lot of growing this month, which I'm super thankful for. We actually gained like 300 subscribers within like the past 28 days, which is crazy to me and just super exciting because I love to build, but honestly, you guys are what makes videos worth uploading. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't feel the motivation to post, because it's the interaction with all of you that truly makes this whole entire channel so special to me. Being able to bond with you guys over something that I genuinely love, like The Sims, is just so incredible and so special. But anyway, as per usual, I have yapped throughout this entire build without talking about it, and I'm sorry for that, but this is one of my favorite builds that I've done in a little while. I really enjoyed it. I had fun with it, but the landscaping for this build was just such an absolute blast, and I love being able to use things from cottage living and cats and dogs, just rustic packs like that I absolutely love. Also, Horse Ranch. I always end up talking about Horse Ranch when I come on here. It is my favorite pack. I'm not gonna lie, I use it continuously. It's so good and so versatile. You can use it in pretty much any freaking build, which is incredible. And I also used a decent amount of werewolves as well, because that's a super good pack when it comes to building rustic things. You know me, I love that type of vibe. I'm either building either cozy country style cottages like this, or I'm building something like totally run down and dingy. That's just my vibe. And plus, I just got werewolves recently, so I'm super obsessed with it at the moment. It's brand new to me. So I'm having a really good time incorporating it into my builds. but also I just loved using some of the new things that were included in the recent update to the base game. So I think I used one of the new swatches for the base game, couch and armchair. I think that is one of the new beige swatches that we got, or like a tan color. It's very light. Cream, maybe cream is the right word to call it. I don't know, but I think that's one of the new swatches. And I also used one of the new terrain paints that we got of this really nice gravel. We got a few recolors of that one, which is super cool. I really like the yard on this one. I didn't want to go crazy. I just wanted a little dirt path that goes the whole way around the build and then leads to this little spot where I put a picnic table and a little, I was about to say grocery. That makes no sense. I put a grill there. My God. I put a grill and I put a picnic table, and I think I ended up putting a whole bunch of different pumpkins and also planter boxes all around the build to just kind of fill in some of the gaps that you see. And of course I did a little bit of landscaping, but I didn't want to go too overboard. I think everything is pretty well balanced in my opinion. I really liked it, but I hope you guys have been enjoying this little fall / spooky season series that I've been doing on the channel. I know I've been really enjoying it. I absolutely love this time of year. So if you guys have any suggestions for what you would like to see in October, please be sure to write them down in the comments below. But we are to the screenshots now, you guys, so thank you all so much for watching. Of course, if you're new around here and haven't already, please subscribe to join my little community. I will have links down in the description below that will take you to my Discord, my Twitch, and all of my social media accounts, just in case you want to hang out with me a little bit more. But until the next video, I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody.